I recall a story a friend told me. He was in a hospital room, a touch nervous about a minor procedure. His doctor, a clinical academic, was preparing. The doctor's phone vibrated, gentle, insistent. An email from a journal editor. Urgent. Revisions required. The message asked for minor but urgent edits. A nurse checked his blood pressure as he quietly replied, promising to finish later that week. That small, mundane moment reveals a troubling truth. Academic demands bleed into every corner of life. This pressure isn't just dedication, it's a systemic problem. The default now is always available, always productive. A paper-related call in a clinic is not unusual. It's a snapshot of blurred professional boundaries. The culture praises those who sacrifice personal time, sleep, even well-being. We've made exhaustion look like commitment, weighing heavily on early career scholars. The core problem, overwork precarity. For many, the work is never done. So, who exactly are these early career researchers, or ECRs, as they are often known? They are the lifeblood of our universities, recently completed their doctoral studies, their PhDs, now navigating the transition from student to independent scholar. Their days are a complex juggling act, building a research portfolio from the ground up, hoping to publish work that will catch hiring committees' attention. At the same time, teaching, supervising students, applying for grants to fund future projects, an apprenticeship of immense intellectual and emotional intensity. The path for an ECR is rarely smooth or secure. Many find themselves on a treadmill of short-term contracts, moving from one institution to another every year or two. This lack of stability creates profound uncertainty. It makes it difficult to plan a life, to put down roots, or to start a family. The job hunt is never truly over. ECRs feel forced to say yes to almost every opportunity, fearing that declining might close the door on a permanent role, a high-stakes environment. This pressure harms both health and careers. Numerous studies have documented alarmingly high rates of Our universities have become increasingly reliant on numbers to measure a scholar's worth. They count publications, they tally citations, they calculate the total value of grant money secured. These metrics are not inherently evil, of course. They can provide a rough sketch of a person's activity. However, they have become the primary currency of academic success. These numbers are critically important for securing a job, gaining tenure, earning a promotion. This intense focus on quantifiable output creates a powerful incentive to prioritize quantity over quality and to value speed over thoughtfulness. It turns the noble pursuit of knowledge into a frantic race for points on a scoreboard. This culture of measurement fosters perpetual competition. It pushes a mindset: be visibly productive, be always available, be always on. The unspoken rule: a good scholar is a busy scholar. Emails at all hours, holidays filled with work. The culture celebrates those who work longest and sacrifice most, often without asking what's sacrificed. Praise for churning out numerous papers. Section 4. Breaking the cycle. Practical steps for systemic change. Thankfully, this is not an unsolvable problem. There are clear, evidence-based solutions that academic leaders can implement. First and foremost, institutions must establish clear and transparent policies. New faculty members need unambiguous guidelines on expectations for tenure and promotion. Workload models should be explicit, fair, and regularly reviewed. Annual conversations about workload should be documented with realistic goals agreed upon by both the researcher and their manager. Clarity reduces anxiety and allows people to focus their energy where it matters most, rather than constantly guessing what is expected of them. Second, the process of evaluation must be reformed to be more holistic and fair. We must move beyond a simple reliance on raw publication counts and grant income. Peer review processes for promotion should use clear rubrics that recognize a wide range of academic contributions. Teaching excellence, mentorship, public engagement, collaborative teamwork. Student evaluations of teaching should be used as one piece of a much larger puzzle, not as a definitive measure of quality. Providing constructive, meaningful feedback and establishing clear avenues for appeal can help ensure that decisions are perceived as equitable and just. Third, universities have a responsibility to provide practical, skills-based training. This goes beyond subject-specific knowledge. Workshops on effective time management, project planning, the difficult art of saying no, training in grant writing, collaborative research,